afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, master of propaganda here of Reich, defender of the fatherland. We're off here to the exciting 1 vs 1 on Langadaskai. Between in the south, we got Lauster von Yolo fighting here for the 12th SS Panzerdivision Hitlerjugend versus in the north, we got Stark fighting here for King and Country for the 7th Armoured Division. And we got a sniper start there from Lauster von Yolo versus a Vickers start there for Stark. We got special weapons, tactical support, and Vanguard versus Spearhead, mobile defense, and lightning war. A Taika potent combo there, with a bit of this and that sort of thrown in. Pioneer's going towards east enough. He's not sort of trying going for the resources in the west, but he's actually going more aggressively towards the enemy. I wonder what Lauster von Yolo is thinking with this kind of opening, because for a Southern Wehrmacht player, it certainly strikes me as being rather peculiar. Grenadiers following up there on the sniper. Sections on the Vickers. Also note a bit of sandbags there to help defend the cut-off point there in the north. Vickers going straight for the centre. The central victory point. Lugging around that heavy water-cooled machine gun. Section moving towards the east. Probably going straight for the fuel point, connecting for the munitions. Another section around there. There we go. We got the Grenadiers out here for Germany. Vickers down to fire from the sniper. Quick kill there. Down to 3 men, 2 men. Starkler's going to have to pull back his MG team very soon, otherwise that can end up in German hands. There we go. Down to 1 man, and there we go. Stark beats a haste retreat there, having fed the sniper 3 kills. And again, note here, he's not particularly moving towards the fuel point quickly. He's just grabbing on the nearby points, and they'll give him a bit of fuel and munitions, but still, it strikes me as a bit peculiar, to say the least. But going there, straight ahead for the car point. Grenadiers support here by the sniper. Pioneers continue to move slowly westwards. We've got a universal carrier there on the way for Stark. Lauster von Yolo with another Grenadier squad. Troops reinforcing, healing up. Universal carrier almost done. Grenadiers hold up there, sections leaning in on the east. And as soon as the point is rendered neutral, he does fall back. Oh no, does he hang around? There you go, sniper kill again. A few losses there. Unmanned, the universal carrier will be sort of trying to utilise that, sort of hunt down the sniper, at least to keep more careful because we're bringing up the Grenadiers, suppressing them. Quite nicely down there, though. The section there is still suffering from the sniper fire. There we go, down to 1 man again. 6 kills on the sniper already. Quickly ping itself off there. That sniper. There you go, universal carrier rolling ahead. It's tiny little treasure. There you go. We got a section flanking in there on the sniper as well. Grenadiers caught here. Universal carrier running after that sniper. Ooh, looks like it gets away a bit of a traversal trouble there for the universal carrier. Grenadiers out in the open. They're getting cut down there with the Bren gun. Universal carrier needs to fall back. Also, fun fact, there was a bigger version of that one that was called the Lloyd carrier, which was used sort of towing bigger anti-tank guns and artillery pieces. Fun fact there. Grabbing there, territory. Another Grenadier squad there for Lauster von Yolo. Universal carrier is doing pretty good there for King and Country so far. Section there taking a few losses from the sniper. We got tech up here for Stark, pretty quick but pretty standard for the Brits to quickly tech up. We'll probably see some sappers soon. Of course, he could go for the sniper to try and counter the German one. So that is very much within the cast, and that certainly looks like to be what Stark is doing here since he's no, he's actually going for sappers. I briefly thought that he'd be going for the sniper to try and counter snipe, deal with the German sniper, but he's going for the sappers here. Universal carrier falling back. Can be upgraded there with the Vickers K. The Vickers K, by the way, was actually an aircraft gun, but there was some modification made to be used by infantry, was I think primarily used sort of by the excellent units. I think some commander units sort of took use to it as well. Few shots there. Don't know if they would have been mounted in universal carriers there. The universal carrier, of course, did see a few weapons mounted on it overall. Of course, you have the Wasp, but also anti-tank guns, and even the Germans mounted a bit of this and that on it, including Panzerschrecks. We got a trench up here to help defend the central victory point, but also the car point. Yeah, these are the Vickers, though it's going to be a bit tricky for it to sort of cover there. Germans slowly advancing here using Grenadiers. Snipers sort of slowly push back. We got the universal carrier there. Actually being upgraded here with the Vickers K, increasing its firepower. We got more samples on the way there for Stark. No sign of a sniper. For Lauster from Yola, we do have tech up so far, not going any further with it. He's got plenty of resources there. Could say rush out of 222. Panzer Grenadiers or Pack 40. There go. Light machine gun up for the Grenadiers. Universal carrier there firing away with old guns most merrily. And he's going to get sniper supporting with his scope to give F-43, though more likely were they empty to use scoped Kar-98Ks, since those were a bit better for sniper jobs. There you go, Gunners on to the Vickers, Pioneers taking losses, Universal carrier moving ahead again. Star gets a lot of pressure here from Lauster from Yola, though Lauster from Yola I think could easily be applying a lot more pressure by now if he'd had that Universal carrier up some time ago there. So in that sense, oh, about to lose a sniper there. Bloody close. Veterans one there for the... Oh, never mind. Panzer first cooks it up. Good there from a Grenadier. Split it up with Panzer first. Grenadiers they're pushed back by the Universal carrier. Sappers moving in, going for the victory point there as well, but at the same time we've got to push it for the CoH point, so Stark returning a few favours there to Lauster from Yola. They also need to grab the central victory point if we can really cut him off from the resources in the west there, but so far Lauster from Yola leading ahead, but again, not quite getting there due to the rather slow setup they would like to make a nice company. I mean, relatively slow for Wehrmacht in particular, this is a Brit player, and considering, you know, for how long he's actually had access to these, well, the tier and had resources to build it. So in that sense, I would argue it is a bit slow there for Lauster from Yola, and he could have had it up much sooner. In the meanwhile, Stark is following up with an armoured car, still no sniper to try and catch the German one so far. Though of course an armoured car could certainly do quite a bit there for Stark, for King and Country. Grenadiers falling back there, grabbing a point there. And the 12th SS Hitlerjugend was named because, well, it primarily drew its recruits from the 12th or the Hitlerjugend youth organization. Fun fact there. No, not a surprising one. Generally, those divisions were sort of, generally in most cases, just draw from a specific part of Germany. Though, of course, the war progressed, that became a lot more troublesome to do. But for example, you know, some divisions would draw from, you know, Vienna, Austria, for example. The 2nd Panzer Division was known as the Vienna Division because of that. So some fun facts there. Grenadiers a bit under fire. Sap. Oh, almost got the Sappers there with the Grenadiers. Down to one man sliver of health. But at the same time, we got the AC armour coming up there. Firing away at the Grenadiers. Mortier firing away, so we've got a bit of artillery support here for his forces. Good hit there. Tommy quite dead, and the rest of the Tommies are off. Following up with a Pack 40 again. Not the most fast move there for Lauster from Yola. And as I think in more charm here for Stark to basically bring up an armoured car and then, you know, gain a bit of dominance on the field with that. Just bring in there, Grenadiers reinforcing slowly. Sniper moving up as well. Sapper there taking a minor loss. Armoured car there opening up the Grenadiers. Sapper's falling back, Sniper's flanking in behind, and up here we got nothing further going on there. No weapon racks, no bolted sections, not say another armoured car, which is also very well there within Stark's means at the moment. We're sending down to be a lot more aggressive there versus Lauster from Yola, and if Lauster was even say rush out a tank, the 2 armoured cars could actually sort of fairly well deal with it, as long as he handles them correctly. Lauster's not really adding much there from the light to make a nice company beyond that 1 Pack 40. Mortar, they're doing some good work there. 3 kills for veterans, 1 already there for Deutschland. But now Lauster from Yola really has lost momentum there again. He used to be dominant here in the early game, but now, thanks to the armoured car and some other bits there, he's quick losing ground again. I think in part that comes down to that rather slow setup of the light and mechanised company, thus not quite being able to really push that advantage he actually managed to gain there and further solidify it. And of course he also failed, you know, to then say lay down bunkers or mines or anything there again that could have sort of, you know, made it a bit harder for Stark to just sort of sweep him back like a lot of German dust bunnies. But MD42 down the way for Lauster, that should certainly help him hold the ground a bit, but again, with the armoured car out, it's not going to be quite that surefire method, and now of course you also got a sniper out there for Stark, finally getting something there, possibly in fact just finish off the German sniper, which is probably annoying him quite a bit. Zaps taking some nice loss. Need to get the Grenadiers into the... Ah, allowed it to be under neutral there. I think that was a bit of waste. Up here, Grenadiers versus the armoured car. Good hit there. Fitz dead. Section there taking a few hits. Mortar fire raining down as well. Vickers remaining here, ready to defend King and Country. And we got the sniper moving up there with his 55 caliber armor-piercing rifle. Back at base, further nothing happening there for Lauster and Yolo. Neither side, by the way, has chosen a doctrine here in the first 10 minutes of the match. No decisions made. Though again, for example, you could go lightning war here, upgrade to some of his grenadiers with light machine guns, allowing him to be more aggressive, tactical movement, relief infantry, tiger later on. Spearhead I don't think would offer him much, since there's not really that much of a dug-in element there from start, though I suppose could be utilised. And mobile defence.
Ready for orders.
You could use it to rush the field with Ostrom and just push back, start that way, but then again, lightning war, relief infantry. Mine there spotted. Pioneers straight to the Vickers. Attack 40 needs to be careful. Sniper hanging about as well. Oh, he's trying to clear it out. Apparently can't hit it that close. There we go, but killed half of the unit. That was not the brightest idea there by Lauster and Yolo. There we go, the trench collapsed. Section them out to get out there. Somewhat mostly alive. Though perhaps a bit claustrophobic after that one. Good lord, Tom. I thought we'd die down there, buried alive. Gonna say there's a section light machine gun versus, well, Lee Enfield, and there we go, we got the armoured car there flanking in. Turning back to him, the grenadiers firing away. Actual machine gun and main gun.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Fridolin passes out. Dead in fact. Slowly going towards veteran to 1 there. And looks like he's taking up, he's also going for Panzer Grenadier, will it be for Panzerjäger purposes or for actual murdering infantry purposes. We also note here, by the way, that Stark is actually a lot of fuel cars, planning ahead for a longer battle with more resources for him. That's good, that's good. And was briefly taking up there, but looks like he's decided to go for some weapon racks instead. I mean, he does have munitions there for some Bren guns. So that could actually give Lauster and Yolo a bit of a headache there, if properly utilised. Panzer Grenadier Pack 40 moving ahead in armour car, needs to be careful. Smoke pop though. A large screen of smoke envelops the field, blocking the view of the Germans. We're also going to actually hit the spawn core now for Lauster and Yolo. Just needs it up, needs to just wait a bit there, getting some manpower up. Sappers rushing through there, Sappers moving up the centre, Panzers moving up to engage. Cutting them down, those Tommy bastards and them running over the Sturmgewehrs. Sappers holding up their grenadiers, bringing headlight machine gun fire, raking in. And in the west we got a section moving up there. There were yet no weapon racks utilised. New trench build up there by Stark. Sniper supporting the armoured car here. Grenadiers punishing at mortar for laying down fire from above. Death specifically. Almost stretching to 2 there. Need to get that support core up. Lauster and Yolo. Do not wait for too long, or you will regret it. Also looks like he has lost his sniper, and I'm guessing here the British one did him in. That's going to be a loss there for Lauster and Yolo. Meanwhile, further pressure on the west there, while Lauster is too occupied here on the centre. And we got artillery called in as well, in this case by the sniper, who does get that ability at Veterans 1. They changed that, I can't remember. It's so rarely utilised, but the sniper does have the ability to call in artillery, and I don't think any of you units have it, so pretty much means that's it. In fact, he has.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
So nasty little trick there, covering up his retreat using an artillery barrage there for the 25-pounder gun back in base, a venerable piece of British artillery that's so much usage in the war, and in some cases also so usage as an anti-tank gun. In some cases I think a bit more specifically as that. It wasn't too uncommon for light artillery pieces to actually be used as anti-tank guns. In fact, during Operation Barbarossa, the Germans used those 105mm howitzers quite commonly to, well, deal with things that are too heavily armoured for their regular anti-tank guns to deal with. So, very fun fact there. So, Palmer Corps going up there for Lauster and Yolo. Some Pattinsons will soon be end up. At the same time, Stark is already ahead of him. And also noting both of the sappers have been upgraded here with a large load of Bren machine guns. So that's a lot of firepower there Stark's got on his men. Interesting enough, he's not upgrading his sections with it, but his sappers. Shows if there's some kind of reason for that, but our Regulars have been caught there by the Bren guns, moving ahead. Cromwell halfway done. Lauster could of course try and respond here with the Duke or Panzer IV. We'll of course have to see what he does in response to this incoming British armour. Mortifier dealing with the Vickers, getting back the fuel point in the west. Troops milling back and forth here as Stark continues his advance. Kingdom Tanfield's got mines going down there to help defend the victory point there. Good work, good work. And there we go, Cromwell tank arriving. Sitting out. Savage laying down barbed wire. Armour coming up through the west. He's in a bit of trouble. There we go. Sniper hit there from the sniper. Almost got the bastard though. Almost, but not quite. 11 kills there on the armoured car. Not bad, not bad. Except for the Germans, in which case that's pretty bad. Cover there being shattered by the armoured car. Nowhere to hide. At the same time, got Savage up for the centre. We've got troops being under fire from MB42. Grenadiers need to hold it up here. Sab's opening up. And we've seen a rifle grenade here. No, none of that. But at the same time, they are bunched up so quick. Oh, there we go. Rifle grenade on the sappers. And there we go. Good hit. Bren gun dropped. Cromwell firing in. Got a Panzer IV on the way there for Stark. Grenadiers bringing it. Looks like they'll try and grab the Bren gun before the Brits get it back. Armoured car there gets poor Steiner. Leaves him quite dead there. Still, the German infantry there is now more heavily equipped with not just an LMG-42, but also a Bren light machine gun. Cromwell will go out there. Panzer IV halfway done-ish. Pack 40 there, not really responding to any of the armoured threats. And about to lose the fuel point again. Stark keeping up pressure there against Lauster von Yolo. Did he actually counter that Panzer IV and then restart it? Almost seems like it. I guess that mistake there by Lauster von Yolo, in which case I imagine he's a bit bitter over that. Troops back here for reinforcement. Could of course upgrade the Bren gun there again to the sappers that lost it. MD42 cleared out. That's a bit wrecked it entirely. Good work there by Stark, but that's definitely a bit of bitter experience there for Lauster von Yolo. Section there, they're running into a lot of German firepower there. 3 light machine guns, 2 of those German. Heavy casualties there. Inbound, and there we go. 1 Grenadier squad being cut down there by the armoured car. Being quite nasty there, in fact. Almost fetching 2 already. Cromwell up support. Panzer IV almost down there for Lauster von Yolo. Almost. But not quite. There we go. Grenadiers taking out there from Cromwell. Panzerkampfwagen 4 gefechtsbereit here for Lauster von Yolo. Pack 40 there, getting off a few shots there was the Cromwell. Sappers moving in. Sniper. Germans playing a bit off towards the east as well. We also know the Panzer Grenadiers have been wiped some time earlier. Lauster von Yolo is suffering some pretty nasty losses there. I need to retreat those Grenadiers as well. They're down to 1 man. That would be pretty bad there for Lauster von Yolo to lose that as well. In particular, they were the ones with the Bren gun. Machine gun fire here, holding the centre. Quite stalwartly. Panzer IV doing what it can. Pack 40 suffering for it though. Machine gun on the way there for the top of the Panzer IV. Still neither side has gone for doctrine, and we almost hit the 20-minute mark. Definitely not something I would personally encourage. Cromwell armoured car sitting out here. Grenadiers will be in for a bit of a nice surprise there. Cromwell flanks behind. Good work. Armoured car will follow. And there we go. Mine as well. And we got artillery just running down here around the munitions point. Panzer IV moving towards the east. Pack 40 pulling back to the base reinforcement. We've got a 6-pounder gun there on the way for Stark. There you go. Panzer IV flanks, shoots, scores. Cromwell misses. Armoured car turns about, hits the rear. Almost got the Cromwell though, almost. And there you go. Cromwell down. A small victory for Germany. But still, the armoured car there behind is a bit of a threat. In fact, he were to use target threat there, he might actually been able to save the Cromwell, to be honest. But not a lot of players utilise that ability there. The first one just slowed it, and the second one would actually mobilise it. A bit of a tricky ability, but you can get it off. It can give you a bit of advantage. Armoured car, the nice to fall back. Got a Pack 40 supporting. Germans pushing back here in the west as well. British infantry falling back in disarray. As the Germans counterattack, but Lauster von Yolo's forces are scattered and not really concentrating at the moment. He's sort of a bit desperately trying to push back Stark here. Ensure he doesn't get too close again. Veterans run for the Panzer IV down to half health, 6 pounder gun slow moving ahead, and already got a hit off there on the Panzer IV. Pioneers going for the calf bomb, and they probably should be focusing on repairing the Panzer IV. And we got there plenty of manpower for Lauster. Panzer Grenadiers, another MD-42, all good options. Going for more Pioneers, not bad either, seeing as his Panzer IV needs some repairs. There you go, another 6 pounder gun hitting the Panzer IV, forcing it back. Pioneers rushed off. Sappers, sniper. Very nasty stuff. Noting, by the way, he has not upgraded any troops again. Not the sections, nor the sappers that actually lost their machine gun.
We're losing a capture point.
Going for the fuel here, taking a bit of loss on mine, going for the other fuel as well. Trying to really sort of push back there at start, and none of the Pioneers so far seem to be working on the Panzer IV. Getting a machine gun there, not bad, not bad. I do think he should pull up the Stuke here. Bit of armor support there would help him. And we've got a Firefly now on the way for start. Now that's a pretty interesting decision. A Firefly. It's not like Lauster and Yola at the moment actually has any heavy armor. We also got a doctrinal choice here, around the 20-minute mark. That is a Vanguard Operations Regiment. Which, if he goes for it, this late indicates he's either going for the Crocodile solely for it, he might actually be using it just for the strafing support. Despite, you know, raid operation being a pretty good ability, and, you know, for logistics glider not exactly being a bad thing either. Of course, have to see how Stark, you know, follows up with actually the choice here, and of course what Lauster and Yola goes in response. Section here versus Grenadiers in the centre. Veteran 3 versus Veteran 2, plus of course a light machine gun. Interestingly, Stark has yet to actually consider boasting his sections. Firefly out. Not a lot of them were remains, so usually what they do, the British would be, you know, just hand them out, one for each tank platoon. And that way, you know, have them sort of support. They'd usually then sort of make some modifications, at least make it harder for the Germans to immediately see which one is the Firefly, because the Germans would usually quickly single out the Firefly and try to knock it out in any engagement. Mix, they're taking damage, guns being suppressed, MD-42 flying away there, fuel point again being lost, he's not really much of a check there, transforming towards the exact 6 pounder gun rather further back here in a more reserved position. Firefly not trying to get off a shot, then the Panzer IV with the 17 pounder gun. Sappers flanking in there, good work, good work. Laying down a murder fire there with the Sten guns and Bren guns. And there goes 17 pounder gun from the Firefly, hits the Panzer IV. Alongside the armoured car that takes down to half, and there we go, almost got it entirely. Quickly pushing back the Panzer IV, blitzing, Last of Yola in panic, gets up, there we go. Saw the armoured car there go down, leaving now only with the Firefly, but still doing a lot of damage to Lauster, and we almost got the MD-42 there with the Sappers. Veteran T2, almost Veteran T3. Start there really doing some nasty damage to Lauster from Yolo. Really should getting some more armor. He's actually planning now perhaps, you know, the Spearhead or Lightning One going for a Tiger. We'll have to see that. Firefly continues though. Bit risky there though. At the same time, Sappers coming in from the right side. Could flank the Pack 4 and deal with that. Sniper fire continues to frustrate and harass Lauster from Yolo's Truppen. And he's coming through here. Sappers continue to be pretty nasty customers. There you go. We got Veteran T3 for them. Ah, ran straight into another rifle grenade. That's not well timed. There's now taking fire from the light machine guns. Light machine gun in fact dropped. They need to pick it up and get out of there. Artillery raining down here. And the mortar crew. Scheisse. And it's time here for the mid-game analysis. In terms of damage, Stark's ahead. In terms of kills, he's actually ahead as well. That's a bit worrying for Lauster and Yolo. In terms of army value, initially, again, Lauster was slightly ahead, but now, I mean, there's been some back up and downs here for Stark, but overall he's still sort of in a pretty good position there compared to Lauster and Yolo. Resource float-wise, Lauster's also floating more. Again, either he's playing for Tiger, not entirely sure what to do. And right here, I believe it's rather that mark there again, where again, you know, he could have pushed for an advantage, but rather failed and then sort of had to more react to his opponent's play. In terms of points held, again, initially, again, he had that advantage, but now he's just sort of failed to capitalise on it, and then Stark overtook him, and now he's just sort of struggling sort of to keep up the pace there compared to Stark. I mean, really what Lauster and Yolo need to do is somehow break the situation, need to somehow turn things around to his advantage. In that sense, I think a pair of Stukes there to sort of support his Panzer IV versus the Fireflies and any armour that Stark might get would be an idea for him, some machine guns, and then try and push more aggressively against Stark. He needs to grab more territory back, he needs to be more offensive, and he needs to sort of hit the sides here as well. Let's push up the centre directly straight into Stark's guns. If he can do that, he might have a good chance. We could also just go for another Panzer IV. That would also, I think, weigh up pretty well. Of course, I'm just more sort of partial towards the Stug. A pair of them again could do a lot of damage. And again, another Panzer IV working with this one with a good flank could do a lot of damage to Stark. So certainly that is also an option either way, though. Lauster needs to be more aggressive. You should also, I think, consider half-track to allow his troops to reinforce on the field, and in that way make it harder for Stark to push him off the field, and that way also maintain a more aggressive position. He also needs to defend his victory points a bit better here on his side. He really keeps allowing himself to be harassed on the western flank. A machine gun bunker too would be nice, or some mines. And in fact, he's got a ton of munitions. So I mean, really, also what Lauster all needs to do is choose a doctrine. At this point, Lightning War, perhaps they wouldn't be able to get much out of it, but still, go for some relief infantry, get out some Ostrom, push the field, tactical movement. Otherwise, just get aggressive, Lauster. Stop being so timid. And don't try and save up for a Tiger at the moment. Get out some more armor, then go for a Tiger, and then push back really properly there against Stark. For Stark, mines would be a pretty good thing there, I think, sort of across the map here. Sort of stall and slow down Lauster von Yola's advances, choosing a specialization. I mean, in this case, Anvil could work out well, seeing as he's much more on the defensive. Airburst shells, heavy engineers, Churchills, and so on there, though, of course. I mean, Hammer, Comet tanks always work out pretty well. So, I mean, that obviously is also a pretty good thought there as well for Stark. Also, throw some more Bren guns on the remaining infantry. Beyond that, not so much to say there about Stark's play, so let us turn to the fight and see what happens next. Mortar crew needs to get the devil out of there. Grenadiers have a section. Not looking good for the Grenadiers. Another Cromwell on the way there for Stark. Lauster just seems to be playing with the Tiger at this stage. More Grenadiers attacking here. The section's not going to last long in the face of that kind of firepower.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Panzer IV halfway done. Grenadiers setting out. He's gone for Lightning War. He has access here to close air support, a well-used one. Could help him a bit there versus Stark's armour. I think also in part he should try and use relief infantry at the right time and just build up a larger Ostrom and then sort of swarm the right side of the map there, using the much cheaper and more inexpensive Ostroms, and that way draw away attention from the main push elsewhere. More Pioneers there. So it seems like he's playing for the Tiger then. Bit of quiet here between the two sides. Cromwell moving up. And we got more sappers here for Stark. Interesting.
RE sappers reporting in.
Whatever he's playing with those sappers, still no bolts in sections, but really would benefit him. Finishing the cans from outside the house, they've actually 3 2-lot machine guns. Doing a lot of damage there to the infantry outside. Mortar fire raining down as well. Tanks moving in, they need to evacuate the Grenadiers before the house collapses due to a single high close shell. MP4 to a pretty bad position. Getting shredded there out in the open. Very little cover there for machine gun crew to actually sort of hold up against the British with all their machine guns. Pack 40 moving ahead, mortar firing down, death from above. Panzer IV sending out, getting more closer there to the Tiger tank. Still no sign of relief infantry whatsoever there for Lauster von Yola. Nothing against to try and build up some kind of extra force and offset some of those losses he's suffering currently. Further mortar fire, Panzer IV and bit about there, close to T2, some Schützen, that would definitely not be a bad thing there for Lauster. And sneaking up some troops here towards the east, some Pioneers, troops reinforcing back at base, healing up, getting ready for another push I imagine, getting ever slowly closer to that Tiger. It's still going to take him some more time, and at the same time Stark focus on bringing up more things here as well. He's getting up another anti-tank gun.
The sector has been cut off.
Oh yeah, Stark might have panted his sniper into a corner there if he's not careful. So he's got the Panzer IV in a bit of a wild goose chase, trying to sort of locate it, but not quite locating, so basically wasting the time with the Panzer IV at the same time section running away. Infantry not following, got the Cromwell moving up there, Firefly also moving in, they're going for the hunt. Almost got the sappers there, almost, sliver of health left. Sliver of health, but makes it. Damn close there. Lauster really sort of just all over the place here again, not really focusing at much at all. And thusly not really getting any effect anywhere. He's just doing some damage, but he's not gaining any ground because of it. Pioneers rushed off there. Grenadiers, MD42, more Grenadiers reinforcing. Tiger almost down there for Lauster and Yolo. Bitch interfere on that sniper, by the way, and there he goes up on the Pioneers again. Now the Panzer Force far away. Focusing in the centre again. He's not really doing much to defend his fuel point when in reality he probably should be doing a lot more towards it. And it's really just giving Stark a massive fuel advantage over Lauster and Yolo. And there we go. We got Hammer for Stark. That could mean a Comet, which is definitely going to be problems there for Lauster and Yolo, who is now again even closer to the Tiger, but still it's taking some time because he just can't defend that fuel point. He's just too focused on the centre of the map then, just ignoring everything else. Good shot there, Veteran 2-1. Closing on Veteran 2-2. MD42 wiped again. Keeps having those MD42s wiped. He's still not grabbing the fuel point back. Ever closer to the Tiger. Almost got the Veteran 3 Vickers. That would be a pretty bad loss there for Stark. Same time we got Sabs flanking against the mortar. Grenadiers moving up. Troops hanging back, reinforcing. Still not going for the victory point. Panther moving towards the centre. Could get that. Vickers Firefly turns about. Shoots. Pack 40 fires and scores for Deutschland. Doesn't quite hit the jackpot. Infantry charging through the centre might grab that MD42 right under Lauster von Yolo's nose. And there you go. He can call in the Tiger. He can finally call in the Tiger. Sabers run off. The MD42 secure. Pack 40 falling back. Finally also going for the fuel point there again. So a bit of support there from the 101st SS Schwerer Panzerabteilung. And there you go, now he's also going for relief infantry when he probably should have done that much sooner as well. That way again, building up some numbers. And now we got air support called in here by Stark. We've got strafing support called in here. Tiger rushing forward, Panther 4 falling back, heavily damaged there from the rocket strikes. Tiger charging into the infantry, Firefly moving in. And we've got... Oh no, the actor goes for it, We've got Stuart close air support called in. Firefly in the midst of it, trying to escape. Tiger moving in. And we got the Pack 4 recruiters following on the rear of the Tiger, opening up the rear of the Tiger. Firefly trying to get away there. Tiger has to respond, and there we go. Stuka knocks out the Firefly. Cromwell up top, hit there. Rockets flying around the Tiger, doing a lot of damage. Grenadiers pinned down to the ground here, but the MD42 secured. Pack 40 shoots, getting another hit there. Shoots, more shooting from above. Cromwell pulled back there, afraid of all the death that's flying about there. Almost got the Pack 40, there we go. Pack 40 down. Ostruppen rushing out in the field here. Lauster von Yolo somehow getting. We got artillery raining down as well in the midst of all of this. Tiger almost down, main gun destroyed, sliver of health left. Pack 40 there, quickly secured by some Ostruppen. Grenadiers there pushing, clearing out the MD42, pushing back. The 2 Pack 40s also arrived. Whew, things got a lot more intense all of a sudden. Both tanks in a pretty terrible situation. He's going to need a lot more Pioneers to repair those pretty quickly, and he's getting a lot more Ostruppen out in the field as well to push back and grab some territory. So at least I think so not one Ostruppen score just to sort of unravel the eastern side of the map there like a poorly knit sweater. And at the same time, Stark's following up here with a Comet tank section pushed back there. MD42 rushing in towards the centre, not recruiting it with Ostruppen by it. Bit of an interesting decision there. Just need to get things moving. You need to get those tanks repaired. That was intense. 2 airstrikes called in on around the same... air support, whatever, called in on the same spot there. MD40 needs to fall back. They're down to 1 man. Come on, Lauster, you can't lose that. Minesweepers up. Get the infantry moving, Lauster. And again, send some Ostruppen towards the east. MD42 clear that again, moving up the Ostruppen. And there you go. Comet tank arrives here for Stark. Also finally gets his infantry moving. Focusing on the Tiger first. Not a bad idea. Ostruppen grabbing points here. Grenadiers could try and push a bit further up west. But again, I think at least one Ostruppen score just be used here. So just draw forces away from the centre and the west here. Oh, we got a Cromwell and we got a Comet tank out now here for Stark. Mortar still, Veteran G3. Grenadiers also moving towards the centre, coming under fire from machine guns and tanks. Sniper pushed away here. No anti-tank support by the way here for him. No Pack 40, which could have been easily recruited by some Ostruppen up there. I think that was a bit of a poor decision there by Lauster von Yolo. I think in the face of all this, should definitely consider getting out with Stu to at least support his Panzer IV and Tiger tank versus the Comet and such. And again, infantry moving up the west here, going to grab what is just grabbed there, finding those most from armor towards the east, but I feel a bit late there. And already now we got British infantry moving up there to deal with those as well. Forward to moving ahead, looks like going to grab the Pack 40 again. Tiger setting out. Need to repair the Panzer IV pretty schnell there. Most of them rushed off. There you go, Pack 40 recruit for the fatherland. Sniper grabbing the point there, unseen by the enemy. Tiger doing some damage, at least attempting to, but looks like the mortar's doing most of the damage there. Sappers moving up, veteran defeat, 16 kills. Comet opens up there, and the Tiger gets a penetrating hit there with a 77mm gun. Pack 40 are trying to cross here, right under the watchful eyes of the Sapper section, and the assault is death as the Ostrom are gunned down there by the Bren guns. There we go. Anti-tank gun, Comet flanking the Tiger. Tiger needs to get back there. He needs to get the Panther supported. And we got another strafing support called in against Lauster and Yolo. Also moving up, rockets flying. Panther 4 needs to get in there as well. Also suppressed there. Comet moves ahead as well. Pack 40 trying to catch again, just get caught in a bad position. We've got gunners suppressed, not sure what just lobbed in for the centre, almost wiped there by the Cromwell. Trying to back over them. Lauster Vignola right now just seems to be struggling here with Stark's pace.
We have lost it. We must defend our headquarters.
Panzer IV almost prepared. Got the victory point there as well. Most of them Grenadiers, Morton, and so on, they're setting up. Panther 4 setting out, almost 52. Tiger being repaired. Close to Veterans U1. Six pounder guns hanging about, troops reinforcing. Victory there from the Tiger. Panther foams up, Pack 14 needs to be crewed again. There we go, nasty hit on the Panther 4, almost taking it out. Still not Veterans U2, by the way. Really haven't been able to do much. There we go, another bit of strafing there from the RAF. Tiger fixed up, needs to get moving. And he really, I think, should consider getting his Duke just to support versus the enemy armour. Grenadiers flying over, need to spread out. And fighting for the west as well. Here's most of them. There's a Sapper section with the light machine guns, just though going to end up being targets there, I think. And we got White Phosphorus down. Not entirely sure what laid it up there, but he did. And of course, straight into the machine gun there. Seems to keep forgetting about it. And another Firefly for Stark. Not bad at all. That's only going to help us the Tiger. Of course, we could always just gone for another Comet, to be honest. Also wiped out there, and there's a crisis. Lauster and Yolo's decision-making process seems to be getting increasingly a bit awkward. Oh, he really should get a Stug. Something that could help us all that British armour in a more dependable manner. Signal once it hits Veterans 1, he gets access to target weak point.
A Firefly is ready to give someone a bloody nose.
There we go, Firefly out. Second one there for Stark and the 7th Armoured. Artillery firing down there on the MD-42 team. Panther 4 Tiger both repaired. Sniper firing away there as well. Oh dear, putting straight up the centre. Not wise. We got all the anti-tankers they're putting down there. Don't be silly, Lauster. Don't be silly. Also moving towards the east again. Going to harass, going to rotate. Tension from elsewhere. He's also got resources for another Stuka close air support. And you could try and sort of move up here and then sort of flank through behind there and hit the British there, or you could shoot through here. If you could sort of get behind the British anti-tank position, then of course also the armour, and then calling a Stuka close air support, If he then all supports that with infantry, he might have a chance of making it work there. It's going to be a bit risky nonetheless. But then, say, well executing during all of that, then the blitz assault to further increase speed and make it harder for the British armour to keep up, and the anti-tank guns. That'll be pretty interesting. There you go, Grenadiers flanking behind them, but with a little support, they are rapidly forced off. Alternating a munitions cache on the cut-off point there by Stark. The Grenadiers almost dead, and there we go, veteran off the Cromwell Grenadiers. Right, both machine guns dropped. Sectors make a straight run for it on the machine gun fire, but they'll at least make it for the Bren gun. Might even make it toward the MG42, and no! Barely, but not quite. Panther 4 there, by the way, finally actually 2 shirts not added. And a fun fact of that Panther 4 with Schutzen was actually commonly mistaken by Allied infantry, specifically Western, for a Tiger. Fun fact. Tiger taking heavy damage down to half level already. Firefly 6-pounder gun, pretty bad news there. Ostrom now bleeding out heavily. They've got Common in a pretty bad position. But there you go, Panther 4 strange with it again, needs to blitz, get out of there. Pack 40 gaining veterans you want again. That's going to need to repair his tanks to get that moving again. Gun needs to move towards the west here. Lauster and Yoli is struggling to keep up here with Stark. Got another Pack 40 there. Gunneers taking heavy losses. 44 kills there on the sniper. Got Gunneers versus section. Double LMG 42s. Got down to one man, forced to retreat. Too many Brits with too many Brens.
Jerry's only got 100 points left.
100 points left here. Last from Yolo is definitely falling behind now.
Our lines of supply are disrupted.
Tiger almost fixed. Panther 4 now being worked on. Incendiary armor pistol rounds from the MG42 to help deal damage to the British infantry. Tiger almost fixed. Almost. Lost one Pack 40, moving up the other. Stark hanging back, he's not really feeling any much pressure there to do a lot of damage too. Lauster from Yolo. So he's just, taking it easy, waiting for Lauster from Yolo to make his move and deal with him. And again, if he just keeps tanking from the head on, it's going to be pretty easy again. What Lauster from Yolo needs to do is actually make a flank assault. Somehow get behind Stark's line and do some serious damage there. Tiger shoots, misses. Cromwell moves forwards there. Panther 4 looks like it is actually going to plan a flank assault there. Tiger seems to be following up here. So basically he's conducting a frontal assault with his infantry and an anti-tank gun. The support weapons to, by the looks of it, keep Stark occupied there. While his armour then prepares for a flank there. Needs to have them going at the same time though, otherwise it's going to lose impact. And if you can sort of combine it with some blitzkrieg, that would be pretty good. In fact, he could easily go for it. He'd still have room for super close air support. So well executed flank assault here could possibly be devastating for Stark. Though of course it will depend on execution and so on there. They're going to tank and court. Tanks moving. Got strafing support called in. Tanks moving ahead. Blitz. Blitz. Blitzkrieg. Got super close air support called in here as well on everything else. Not blitzing. Firefly down. Infantry retreating. Almost got the sniper. Cromwell getting caught. Almost down. Almost down. Infantry to push through for the front there. Cromwell still fighting. There we go. Cromwell down, blitz, there you go, Tiger blitzing, but not the Panther 4. Oh, they did actually blitzed. And there we go, we also got emergency wall speed there from the Comet. Tiger there, oh, where the anti-tank gets res, everything else is not moving up support here. Oh, the Pack 40 was there. Right into the anti-tank line, there you go. Tiger down, Panther 4 with a sliver of health here. Main gun destroyed on the Comet, but oh dear. The rest wasn't quite there for Lauster and Yoli. Could have used relief infantry, in fact, now in conjunction with it. Build up some service and further follow up. By the way, he's sort of broken through Stark's front lines, but he's lost his Tiger. His armoured force in a pretty deplorable condition. He can't just really follow through now. Panzer being pulled back for repairs. He's almost got enough for another Tiger. But he needs to push ahead. He needs to grab those victory points. He needs to grab as many support weapons, Vickers, Paxton's on there. Just prepare for Stark's second assault. And there we go. We got another coming away there for Stark. It's coming by the Veterans 2. Panzer receiving repairs halfway to Veterans Fleet. Pack 4 being pushed back. More Bren gun fire for Stark's infantry.
Trying to take one of our points.
Vickers recruit. Before two opening out, the gun is moving ahead. 50 kills on that sniper. He's definitely doing good work there for the Commonwealth. There we go. Comet in pretty good condition, rushing out once more. Panzer IV. Oh dear, he might actually be going straight to the base looking for the Panzer IV. Tiger though is ready now. Tiger is ready. Call in Lauster. Call it in. Except he didn't. Now his Panzer IV is without support, and there you go. War speed straight into it. Ensures it's too fast for the last one to react to. There we go. Panzer IV almost down. Trying to blitz away. Infantry not moving in to try and sort of Panzerfaust it. And there we go. Panzer IV down. Oh dear, good fire white phosphorus straight into the base of the infantry. And there we go. Catches the troops there. Tiger moving in. You could even pop a grenade there if you wanted to. Almost 50 feet of the Comet tank. Rushes out the base there. Like he rushed in.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Tiger rolls ahead, now without any other tanks for support. Got the Comet moving in, then getting the Tiger 600 gunners on. There it goes, second Comet flanks in, almost fetching defeat there. Tiger in a lot of trouble. Pack 40 jumps up, he can easily get past that. Almost got the Tiger, almost not quite Pack 40 train, but still there's other tanks moving in.
The enemy is attempting to steal our
Almost
sector.
got it, Pack 40 training, 6-pounder gun setting up.
We are down to 25
Veterans
points.
fleet, increased mobility, section flanking in. Comet gets behind, there you go, Tiger 20 with one more closer to it. Almost down, 6-pounder gun down, there you go, Tiger kaput. That was his second Tiger tank there, wrecked and left
Reduced by 1.
burning metallic bonfire.
I fear we are losing.
9 points left at this point, it's pretty much GG there. Lauster has lost, he has run away every opportunity given to him. Though he certainly had tried at times. The execution was a bit lacking there, for example, doing the major armoured assault there, flanking in there. Had he pushed then harder from the front, he perhaps build up a bit. They're doing the initial, well, shall we call it, diversion there with some relief infantry to soak up and then have a sort of wave of Ostrom to follow up. He might have sort of done better there, but also just the lack of more armour there. Just one Tiger, one Panzer IV Stroop there would have done, I think, a lot there for Lauster. But in part, I think it was just doing that initial bit there. He was succeeding, he was doing good, but he didn't take advantage of it and quickly take up and then follow up there. So in that sense, it was also part then just failing to capitalise on what successes he actually had. Allowing Stark to swing things around pretty brutally and push him back, so that was, I think, one of the problems there. But also, very poor flank coverage here on the west. He kept allowing his opponents to grab the fuel point without really returning the favour here in the east. So that's, I think, also a bigger problem there for Lauster Fagnolo, but also just slow usage and actually choosing a dodge, and that definitely did not help either. So there you go, I hope you enjoyed this match, I hope you learned something from it, I hope it gives you different matches. If it did, want to subscribe, tell a friend, share it with everyone, if not, send a replay or provide some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Link, cheers, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all another time, perhaps tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye!